Hello everyone, I'm Artemis, and welcome to a Civilization 6 mod showcase. This time we'll be taking a look at all the leader mods made by Sukritact, or the Civarium, as he names it, though we are not looking at any of the reworks, nor the leader for JFD's Italy. Khosrow I is a leader for the Persia civilization. He was an emperor of the Sasanian Empire, known for building cities and palaces. His ability, Arc of Ctesiphon, grants a 3% bonus to Great Person points for each wonder owned. He also gives Paridaesas an extra production and gold for each adjacent wonder. His agenda, Academy of Conde Shapur, makes him like civilizations with many wonders and great people, and dislike those with little. Zara Yaqob was emperor of Ethiopia during the 15th century, known for mediating with Christians and church officials. His ability, Council of Debre Mi'kmaq, gives you an extra wildcard policy slot when having 3 or more holy site districts, and a second one when having 6 or more. His agenda, Book of Light, makes him like civilizations who share his faith, and dislike those who don't. Ezana was a king of Aksum, located on current-day Ethiopia, whose tenure was marked by territorial expansion and significant economic growth. His ability, May This Please the People, makes shrines provide +1 trade route capacity when the city doesn't have a market or lighthouse, and grants your builders the ability to build a Havelti improvement. It provides gold equal to the tile's appeal, and international trade routes from the city gain culture depending on the appeal of the tile. It is built on hills and can only be built once per city. We can see the appeal of this tile is average, -1, thus the improvement on the LDC lower. His agenda, Ezana's Stone, makes him like civilizations with a strong economy and military, and dislike those with a strong economy but low military. Senusret III was a pharaoh of Egypt whose reign marked a time of military expansion. His ability, Fortress of Buchen, makes it so your encampment and its buildings provide great merchant points. And when an encampment is built next to a river, it provides a free melee or ranged unit every 30 turns. His agenda, Appearing like the Souls of Re, makes him like civilizations with wonders and a strong army, and dislike those with wonders and no army. Al-Hasan ibn Sulaiman is a leader for the Swahili, a civilization that comes included with this mod. The Swahili were the Islamic inhabitants of the East African coastline. Al-Hasan ruled the city-state of Kilwa during the 14th century, and was known for numerous construction projects. His ability, Palace of Husuni Kubwa, makes it so harbors adjacent to a wonder provide +1 trade route capacity, and makes it cheaper to buy great people with gold. Swahili's ability, Coral Construction, gives districts in coastal cities a major adjacency bonus from the city center, and a standard bonus from being adjacent to a harbor. It also grants +2 production from reefs. You can see we are getting +2 from the adjacent city center district for coral construction. And we now get extra from the harbor district as well. Their unique unit, Jahazi, is a naval support unit that makes nearby units ignore terrain costs and receive +1 movement. It has 2 charges to build fishing boats, and those fishing boats gain an extra +1 production and +2 gold. You can see it has 2 build charges, and when building this, which should usually just give 1 food, it also provides more gold and culture. Finally, their unique building, the Pillar Tomb, replaces the monument. It grants +1 loyalty and culture, makes international trade routes from the city gain +1 culture and gold for each district in the city within 2 tiles of the city center. His agenda, Father of Gifts, makes him dislike civilizations who are competing for great people that do not develop their cities, while he admires civilizations that maintain the maximum number of districts in most cities and is home to many great people.
သင်ကမြန်မာပြည်မင်းဘရင်အောင်ကြောထင်းနော်ရထာကိုတွေ့တော်ချင်းဤဂုံ၌လှုံနေ၍ရှိနေတာပြောင်မြောက်နိုင်ငံတော်ကိုအခွန်ဆက်အပ်ဖို့ကြွရောက်လာတော်သည်
Baynnaung also comes with a new civilization, Burma. He ruled the biggest empire in the history of Southeast Asia. Baynnaung's ability, Allegiance and Obligation, gives you envoys when capturing a city with a wonder, and gives +1 amenity and tourism to each capital city controlled for each suzerainty of a city-state. His agenda, Conqueror of 10 Directions, makes him want to conquer civilizations without conquered cities, unlike those who have them. Burma's ability, Amutan Construction, gives a free unit when building encampments, theater squares, or holy sites. And buildings in these districts provide +1 production when building units. Their unique unit, the Miinsi, is weaker than the Cuirassier it replaces, but is cheaper and unlocked earlier. It gets +3 strength when occupying or adjacent to a district, and +3 moral when that district is a city center or encampment. Their unique improvement, the Paya, gives +1 faith and culture, gains +1 faith for every 2 adjacent farms, and +1 culture for each other Paya within 2 tiles. The first 4 in a city provide each +1 strength to melee anti-cavalry and cavalry units trained in the city. They also provide tourism after research in flight, but they can't be built adjacent to one.
Ég Ingolfur Arnarson. Fyrir hönd Alþingis býð ég þig velkomin til Íslands, which means einfalda bæjar.
Ingolfur Arnarson comes with a new civilization, Iceland. He was one of the first settlers to arrive in Iceland. His ability, Landnamabók, grants settlers and recon units +1 sight and movement, makes cities in tiles with high appeal gain loyalty, and gives a burst of production towards districts built in tiles with breathtaking appeal. As you can see, building a campus should take us 17 turns, but if we place it on this tile, which as you can see has breathtaking appeal, it will only take 2 turns if we've got a burst of 27 production. His agenda, Veil of Smoke, makes him like civilizations that explore the map and settle near natural wonders, and dislikes those that don't explore. The ability of Iceland, Sagas of the Icelanders, makes historic moments provide great writer points, and makes natural wonders, volcanoes, and geothermal fissures provide +1 appeal to adjacent tiles. These features also provide +1 amenity if at least one is present in a city. The unique unit of Iceland, the Law Speaker, is a special type of great person that makes your great works of writing better. You earn law speakers when building a government plaza and each of its buildings, and when adopting a new tier of government. You will see that when I adopt a new government, I automatically earn law speakers. There's quite a few law speakers, and I won't get into every one of them in this video. You can take a look at them when playing with Iceland. Finally, their unique district, the Torfbear, replaces the aqueduct. It doesn't have the normal aqueduct restrictions and bonuses, and instead provides housing, food, and production, which increases the better the appeal of the tile it is built in. Let's build one quickly.
Galwetar, Emmi Vercingetorix, Tometuku Saintates Totas Galli, Wognita Misio, Diex Berra Misio, Namanteso Ex.
Vercingetorix was a leader of a coalition of Gauls that fought against Caesar's expansion. His ability, Gallic Confederation, makes your units receive +1 combat strength for each city-state you are a suzerain of, and gives you a free envoy whenever you recruit a great general. When building an encampment, the city automatically gains ancient walls. Let's see over here, let's build an encampment. Update tiles. And as you can see, ancient walls have been built. As you can see, we are suzerains of Agusa. And you see we get +1 combat strength for each city-state you are a suzerain of. His agenda, King over Warriors, makes him like civilizations with strong armies but no captured cities.
Salve, Hadrian sum, philosophus, miles, architectus, atque imperator Romae, dic mihi, placetne tibi Vilimea.
Hadrian was the 14th emperor of Rome, known for substantial building projects, especially Hadrian's Wall. His ability, Graeculus, grants +50% production towards the first buildings of the encampment, theatre square, campus, and holy site, and makes them provide double their normal yields. It also allows cities with a wonder to build an additional district. You can see a shrine takes 70 production, but with a city that producing 6 production, it only takes us 8 turns, as we are gaining 9 production per turn. Now, the city with 1 district wouldn't normally be able to build another, but if we quickly build a wonder, and finish it, you'll be able to see we can now build the campus. His agenda, Hadrian's Wall, makes him like civilizations that fight against barbarians and dislikes those who don't. Trisong Detsen was a Tibetan ruler who threatened both the Tang dynasty and the Abbasid Caliphate. He comes with a new civilization, Tibet. His ability, Capture of Chang'an, grants extra great general points in cities with both an encampment and a zong, Tibet's unit district. And the land combat units in the city have a free promotion if the city has a worship building. His agenda, Great Divine, Miraculous Divine Lord, makes him like those who achieve golden ages and have high faith, and dislike those who don't. Tibet's unique ability, Roof of the World, allows citizens to work mountain tiles. It makes mountains receive yields from districts within 2 tiles. It also allows you to buy buildings with faith in districts adjacent to mountains, and gives cities with a governor extra faith. You can see that because of the city center, mountains nearby get +2 food. We'll also build the campus, and thus the tiles will also gain science. You can see that because the campus is adjacent to a mountain, we can also buy the library with faith. Their unique unit, their Tapa, is a ranged cavalry unit with a range of 1 that can move after attacking. It also has no movement penalties from hills. You can see the unit here. Finally, they have a new unique district, the Zong, which replaces the holy site. It is cheaper to build, but it can only be built on hills. It gives an extra governor title if built adjacent to 4 mountains. Buildings in it are cheaper to buy, and it counts as the 7th city terrain. Let's build it over here,
Wasteful.
and you'll see we get the governor title. Ngawang Lobsang Gyatso was the 5th Dalai Lama. His ability, A History of Tibet, makes wonders and songs gain an extra work of writing if the city was founded by you. Whenever a religious unit expends charges outside of your territory, you receive great writer points. His agenda, Abode of Abole Kitevsvara, makes him like civilizations with faith and wonders, and dislike those with wonders but low faith.
พ่อข้าชื่อศีลธราทิตแม่ข้าชื่อนางเสืองส่วนข้าคือพ่อขุนรามคำแหงในนามของชาวสุโขทัยทั้งปวงข้าขอต้อนรับท่านสู่เมืองข้า
Rmakhamhaeng was a king of Sukhothai who greatly expanded his realm and helped create the new Thai alphabet. He comes with a new civilization, Siam. His ability, the Thai alphabet, makes him gain gold whenever an inspiration or eureka is triggered. Let's quickly trigger one. And you can see I now have more gold. Plus 18 gold from triggering the eureka sailing. His agenda, father governs children, makes him like civilizations who have culture and happy citizens, disliking those that have low amenities. Siam's ability, Sri Ayutthaya, grants cities founded next to a river extra housing and amenities. Specialty districts next to a river also provide food. It also gives an additional envoy for each civic that provides envoys. Their unique unit, the Chang Suek, replaces the knight. It is stronger, but slower and more expensive than it. Units adjacent to one gain double the experience from battles. Finally, there's their unique district, the Floating Market, which replaces the commercial hub. It gets culture and gold for each luxury resource worked in the city, and even more gold if the district was built on floodplains. You can see the graphic over here. Chulalingkorn was a monarch of Siam known for the modernization of the country. His ability, month-long system, makes the government plaza provide an additional district slot, and makes it so whenever you build the government plaza district building, an unused envoy is turned into a governor title. He also has an exclusive governor, the Mahathai. Damn wrong. His abilities provide bonuses to all cities in a certain range. For example, his appointed promotion gives +1 production and +1 food to all your other cities within 6 tiles. His agenda, Frapiya Maharat, makes him like civilizations from other continents that do not colonize.
ท่านคงเป็นชาวต่างชาติที่มาขอพบข้านารายณ์กษัตริย์แห่งสยาม
Narai was the king of Ayutthaya, known for his diplomatic interactions with other nations. His ability, the Sambasad Siamois, makes the diplomatic quarter provide an extra district slot. The district and its buildings each provide an additional +1 diplomatic favor and +1 influence per turn. City-states give extra bonuses of their type to the district's buildings, and alliances grant 3% gold, science, and culture to both players. His agenda, Frakland Ministry, makes him like civilizations with high diplomatic favor and allied to him, and dislikes those who have alliances but not with him. Thomas Jefferson was the 3rd President of the United States and the author of the Declaration of Independence. His ability, Louisiana Purchase, gives a 40% discount to buying tiles and gives you an improved Impassable Features +1 gold as well as extra science in cities with a campus and university. He also receives diplomatic favor from Eurekas and researching technologies. His agenda, Jeffersonian Democracy, makes him dislike civilizations with many districts and low science, and likes the opposite. Muhammad ibn Qutb was a Mansa of Mali who disappeared sailing into the sea. His ability, Edge of the Atlantic, makes him start in the ocean with shipbuilding unlocked, and he has +2 embarkation speed. He gains 25 gold per turn before settling his first city. We can see here we have spawned in the middle of the sea, and we are gaining 25 gold per turn. Coast tiles gain +1 gold, and desert tiles get +2 gold and +1 food when a friendly trader moves into or adjacent to it for the first time. This ability is unfortunately not currently working in the current build of the mod. He may purchase districts in the capital with gold, as you can see over here. His agenda, Muhammad's ambition, makes him dislike civilizations with more of the map explored and more gold than him, unlike those that have less than him.
Vous êtes un allié du peuple, je l'espère. Mon nom est Maximilien de Robespierre, un humble citoyen de la République française.
Robespierre was one of the leaders of the French Revolution, although he ultimately ended up being guillotined. His ability, Representatives on Mission, gives +2 production and gold to wonders, but they provide -3 loyalty per turn. This increases even further if the city has a governor. He also gains extra loyalty from campuses, industrial zones, and neighborhoods, as well as a food and gold bonus to chateaus, although they also decrease loyalty. He also allows building the Committee of Public Safety, a unique building for the government plaza, which grants an extra wildcard policy slot, but makes it so wonders, theater squares, and holy sites give negative loyalty. It also awards 3 governor titles. Let's look at them in the game. Let's build the wonder.
My ancestor Darius.
And as we can see here, let's update the tiles just in case. The wonder is giving us +2 gold and +2 production. And we are also losing 3 loyalty, as you can see there on other effects. Now let's build the chateau. You can see they now give extra gold and food. Let's put a governor so we can see the effects of the improvement. The governor is now established. Let's check the city. And as we can see, the wonder is now giving us 4 production and gold. And if we look at loyalty, it is now decreasing by 6. This is -1 from the chateau and -5 from the wonder. Finally, let's check the Committee of Public Safety. We now have 1 wildcard policy slot and 6 governor titles available. And let's build the Committee of Public Safety and update the tiles. We can now see we have 2 wildcard policy slots and 10 governor titles. His agenda, Republic of Virtue, makes him like civilizations with the same government and dislike those with a different one, more so if it's from the same era as his.
Maransumiyo kwenchinya mesra mfantsiman. Eminye Oson, okunyin keticha medadomiano.
Oson was a great warrior that led with 2 other warriors the Fante people. He comes with the new civilization, Akan. His ability, the whale, the eagle, and the elephant, makes settlers trained in the capital not consume a population. Districts and buildings in your capital also generate a burst of great people points whenever the city grows and whenever you found the city. You can see that my city has a population of 2, I build a settler, and I still have 2 population. You can see that when I found the city, and I have a few buildings in my capital, I got points according to the district the city had. His agenda, Nanamon Pao, makes him like civilizations with big populations and many great people, and dislike those with high population but no great people. The unique ability of the Akan civilization is Mebusem. It gives gold and culture for every city-state conqueror or suzerain, whenever you capture a city. It also gives a unique governor with city-state centric abilities, the Okiame. We can see the governor here, Kowasi de Okiame. He is placed in city-states the same way Amani is. You see he gives influence per turns, gains envoys, makes tributary city-states gain extra bonuses, and more. Their unique unit, the Okofo, is as strong as the man-at-arms, but cheaper, and does not require a resource. It has +3 combat strength against city-states, and gains an extra 10 after researching gunpowder. And as you can see, when researching gunpowder, their weapon changes. Their unique building, the postman, replaces the armory. It contains 3 slots for great works, which give extra production when training units when filled. They also give melee, anti-cavalry and prize units trained in the city, and free promotion if at least 1 slot is filled. We can see the graphic over here.
أنا الخليف عبد الرحمن، مرحبا في الأندلس. تعال معايا للحديقة، كاين شلامة نهضروا عليه.
Abd Al-Rahman III was Caliph of Cordoba, and his reign is remembered as a golden age of Muslim Spain. He comes with a new civilization, al-Andalus. His ability, Caliphate of Cordoba, gives +2 era score for each distinct majority religion in your empire's cities, and +20% production towards districts and buildings during the Golden Age. His agenda, Madinat al-Zara, makes him like those who build holy sites and campuses in most of their cities. Al-Andalus's unique ability, Convivencia, gives cities extra gold and science for each different religion present in the city. You also receive missionaries when conquering a city or declaring friendship. Their unique unit, Senata Cavalry, replaces the Corsair. It gains +3 combat strength per tile of distance from where it started its turn, and ignores terrain and river crossing movement costs when starting its turn on a district tile. You can see the unit here. Finally, their unique district, the Alcázar, replaces the campus and it is cheaper to build. It has defensible ranged attack. It gains +1 science from each adjacent district, and additional science for encampments and holy sites. Gains +2 science for each adjacent water. Gives +1 appeal to adjacent tiles, and makes districts in breathtaking tiles gain +1 great person points of their type. Note that it cannot be built next to the city center. The only downside is it doesn't get the usual campus's adjacencies, and as such, the geothermal fissure of this mountain won't give any shade. You can see it has a defensible range, the same as an encampment. And that is it for today. I hope you liked the showcase, and thank you for watching. Thank you to Sukritact for making all these good mods, and tell me in the comments which one you like best. See you next time!